So how do Aboriginal communities integrate the Yigi Yigi, and I'm using your term, right, from your area, into their healing practices? Or do they? And also for me, which I'm really fascinated about when I started to read about it, what is the idea of dreaming, if I can ask?
Oh well, dreaming is something that's just part of our past that
Mhm.
we continue on living now in 2025. So the yigi is part of our healing process. You know,
Mm.
it's a sound that we play and we utilize in our warama. You know, when we dance, and be it a male dance or a female dance, or we do things together. So dancing is a good way of healing, you know, and singing. And I love nothing more than just to come down to my room, and because my room is soundproof, so I can pump up the I can pump up the volume and play as loud as I want, and nobody out there can disturb me, you know.
Yeah.
And then there's nothing better to go out onto my traditional homelands and walk in the bush, cut a didgeridoo, and you
Right.
play it on country. So you're playing something that's from the land, from Mother Earth, and that's my way of get away from the city lights and the traffic and the horns, and just have the ability to just go bush and be as one. So I think if you came down under, you know, and I took you to some of these places where I'm talking about in my homelands, you would go into another quest. You know, you would understand. Now I know what these people, these Aboriginal people, get out of coming from the homelands. It's being on the homelands, talking to nature, talking talking to the ancestors, and saying, you know, I'm bringing Therese on country. You know, she's part of the family now, and you walk safely, and you walk spiritually, and you walk as one.
Right. Yeah. It's so beautiful. It's really so beautiful. And when you're doing the dance with like playing the didgeridoo or yigi yigi and dancing the people together in that, are there a number of ceremonies that are held, like
Oh,
special times, or is it
look, it depends on whether it's a, you know, we've got a huge thing happening next week on country. When I say on country, I go on country.
Mhm.
You know, if we have visitors that come from wherever they come from,
Yeah,
that is a, you know, a traditional ceremony where we do a welcome to country in language, and then we might give that person a gift, you know, a gift
right.
they can take back with them.
Yeah.
And so that gift is like a boomerang. It's boomerang branded, which means they must come back again. We're
Mhm.
just carrying on what our people did and my old elders did, and then I'm now passing on to my daughter and her little my granddaughter, and we carried on and on and on and on. So that's what I'm saying. I want people to understand that we come from a country that has one of the world's oldest living cultures that still survived.
Yes,
And it's
exactly.
important for people like me. It is my DOC to emulate that. I want to make sure that if Therese comes down under, I want her to go back and have this memory. It is my DOC, my duty of care for my
Mhm.
people, for you.
Yes, I love that. And again, educating not only just the people in your country, like where you started from going from school to school to school, but educating the world
Yeah,
about in Aboriginal cultures of Australia.
absolutely. And that's why I keep saying the didgeridoo, the yigi, it's an ancient voice.
Mm.
I'm also the voice, the ancient voice for the future. So I want my voice to be out there, and here I am talking to you today about
Mhm.
my culture, and that's important to me.
I just have one last question for you. And I
Yeah,
think, to me, I think this is important as a non-Aboriginal person, as a non-Indigenous person, but that really respects the cultures. What are some important factors that non-Aboriginals need to consider when aligning themselves with the elements of an Aboriginal culture?
look, basically,
Mhm.
when someone says to me, um, who are we? We're all human beings.
Right.
You cut me, you cut your arm, we all bleed red.
Hmm.
We all come from the one race, and that's the human race.
I love
I'm not
that.
better than you, you're no better than me.
Mm.
And I think that we as humans today, 2025, Saturday in Australia, you're still Friday Arvo down there,
Yeah.
Arvo, Friday Arvo. Um, we have got to learn that we have to be here for the next generations, and people around the world have to understand that we can't go back.